How's it going, guys? It's your boy Mike from Seattle, but today I'm coming to you from the windy city of Chicago. As you can see, I'm at the rooftops right now, and I'm just updating you guys on my trip so far out to Chicago and Indiana to see my rentals for the very first time. So yesterday, I spent almost the first whole portion of the day, about 5 or 6 hours, with a guy named Dominic Kosteris. Super good dude. He's got a YouTube channel, which I'll put the link in the description below. He's an unheard of YouTuber, but this man, a regular blue-collar working guy, a history teacher who works in the school system of Chicago, has managed to, over the last 23 years, accumulate and buy 23 different single-family homes. So of your 50 that you own right now, about 50 you own?
51.
51. 9 of them are paid free and clear. What about your personal home?
No, my personal home's not free and clear. I have about 22 that are free and clear.
22.
I had 13.
Now, a little bit of quick math. Even estimating each one at a purchase price of $50,000, which most of the houses he has are significantly over that, but I'm lowballing it. $50,000 per single family home with 51 of them, that puts his net worth at $2.5 million in just real estate he controls. Excuse me, not net worth, but the dollars that he controls in just real estate. I did the math on what potentially he could be bringing in for rents as we went around, and he told me what different properties rented for, and the guy's bringing in a hefty sum of money each month. It's pretty impressive. So why do you like blue-collar neighborhoods instead of more expensive white-collar areas?
I do like monthly cash flow.
Okay.
I love in the blue-collar C+ areas. They're a little cheaper. In little cheaper houses, you get better cash flow. And again, with my background, my parents, my dad was a blue-collar guy. I can totally relate. I totally relate to my tenants.
I highly suggest you follow his channel, but the reason I wanted to document my time with him was it's very important to network. It's very important to meet new people, to learn from new mentors. And while spending time with Dominic, he's convinced me that I should absolutely try to take advantage of Section 8 housing programs, because even though it comes with a whole bunch of different misconceptions and preconceived stereotypes and notions, there's really not a lot of truth to it. I've actually heard Michael Zuber kind of talk about some of the same stuff, and I myself now am looking forward to getting Section 8 program started. It's not just low-income housing, it's fixed income. So you can get people from a whole variety of different backgrounds. Unlike me when I was a kid who came from a very poor Section 8 housing program. We were the tenants you didn't want. There are tenants out there who are good, who take care of the property and make it all happen. So yesterday I spent a ton of time with him. Also spent a bunch of time with my real estate agent, Kenzie, who, shout out to Kenzie, her and her husband took me and my girlfriend Caroline out to dinner last night. And we chatted about stuff. We went and saw a few different properties. I put an offer in on a property after trying to negotiate seller financing. They said no. I think the hard thing is trying to figure out how to proposition someone with seller financing. I watched a recent video of the Lumberjack Landlord and Michael Zuber, and they were talking about how you really need access directly to the seller themselves and not their real estate agent, because the real estate agent may not understand the concept and may be concerned they're somehow going to be cut out of the deal, even though I tried to make that abundantly clear that they would get their commission and that the $70,000 purchase price the seller wanted for the house, after all of the interest that would be paid for him, he would have actually sold the house for an effective price of $98,000 because he would have been getting the interest on the loan. They said it was a hard no. That's fine. We came back and offered $65,000 with traditional financing, and I'm waiting to see if that offer gets accepted. The house pretty good. I was a fan of it. 3-bedroom, 1-bath in a nicer part of Gary, bordering a different city. And it had a fully usable basement that was just huge. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to hopefully get that one under contract. If they come back and say they don't want 65, my numbers all work at $70,000 as well. But I figured why not go a little bit lower, because the market's been cooling down a little bit. It's been on the market for 4 days. They ain't got any offers yet. That's proof the market's cooling down. And I did meet the seller, though he didn't speak very good English, but I was able to get from him while I was at his house that he's got 4 different rentals. And of the 4 rentals he has, he's selling them all because he hasn't been able to collect rent at all over the last 2 years. Now, my big question for him, again, language barrier made it hard. Holy smokes, who's been managing your properties? I'm staying away from that company forever, but I couldn't get it out of him. It sounded like it was like a church or a friend. I don't know. Anyways, he seems like he may be slightly distressed, trying to sell 4 properties at once, so maybe I can get him to let one of them go for a little bit less and then get a nice new property. Still waiting on my duplex to close that I've been trying to close since October 15th. But ultimately, I just wanted to give you guys this update. Meeting with all the people I do business with is great. Driving the actual neighborhoods is amazing. I want to tell you about what I found, so stay with me on the next video.
Okay, we're approaching the Blues Brothers Bridge right here. 95th. We're on a mission from God.
You don't like it? No, I don't like it.
Right.